Today, I'd like to talk to you about building computers. The guidelines that we built this PC on were especially for VR use, work, and also flight simulation. For the sake of making sure everyone understands what we're talking about, we're gonna make nicknames for these PCs. We're gonna name them based on cheese. We'll call the first one cottage cheese. Wow. This is a chair. So for the processor, we gotta get something good, because it's gonna be used VR gaming.
So what we chose was the Intel i5 7600K. This is pretty good for gaming VR too. For the motherboard, we decided to pick an Asus ROG Strix 2270E.
For the RAM to play the Oculus Rift, you need to have at least 8 gigabytes. So we decided to go with 16 Team T-Force Dark 16 gigabytes DDR4. Graphics card's pretty important for playing video games. We picked the Asus ROG GeForce GTX 1080, yeah, that one. Stop it. For storage, the person we're building it for wanted 2 different storage thingies. We wanted an SSD for things like the OS and the programs, those programs. And then also, a regular hard drive for regular old files. A Samsung 850 EVO is about 2.5 inches big. It's got 500 gigabytes of storage. And for the regular hard drive for the files and such, we used a Seagate one, Barracuda Pro, 2 terabyte, and it's got 7,200 rotations per minute. This is already terrible. We'll tell them it's bad on purpose. Of course, the accessory is going to be the Oculus Rift. I mean, what else would you play VR on? High quality headset. Those are very important in general use, unless you don't use them, because then you wouldn't need one. Hyper-2 LED turbo black top cover fan. Corsair RMX series RM75X, which 750 watts. OS, of course, it's gotta be Windows 10. Who uses anything else? Linux, get that out of here. Mac, no. Oh wait, it's gonna go, man. Wow, optical drives, huh? How is he gonna play your CDs and your MP3 file? So for the optical drive, what we were looking for was a read-write one that does DVD and Blu-ray, but we couldn't find one. So instead we went with an Asus Black SATA Connection 24X DVD RW. They can read and write DVDs. How about that? So it was a choice between an ultra-wide monitor or 2 really good monitors. And so instead of doing an ultra-wide monitor for literally all of them, we just did do it with the really good monitors. What we picked was an Acer G25 7HU SMID PX 25-inch. There's 2 of those. Also, the headset was a Razer Crack, and I forgot to say that. That makes this PC build a total of $2,802.18. I hate my life. And now I'd like to introduce my partner.
Go mad.
Hello, my name is Jeff. For our second build, which we cleverly named Stinky Cheese, we'll be going with a AMD Ryzen 5 1600X with 6 cores, clocked at 3.4 gigahertz. What?
You're doing it.
What?
You're doing it wrong.
What?
You're facing the wrong way, idiot. Come around. There you go. Here, just face that over there. This will be good.
Hello.
Alright. I'm good. Action!
The only differences from our cottage cheese build and stinky cheese build are the motherboard and graphics card, which for the AMD side, we went with another Asus motherboard that is slightly more pricey, but necessarily so because the Ryzen is a newer platform. We also went with two RX 580 graphics cards with 8GB of RAM. Theoretically, cross-fired together, they should be just as powerful or more powerful than the 1080. And then for the PCU, we exchanged it for 100 extra watts. So same power supply, just 100 extra watts. And this is because AMD tends to be a bit more powerful. This comes together at a total of $3,081.18. It is a little bit over budget.
Let go.
What do you get when you cross an elephant with a computer?
I don't know what.
A lot of memory.
So the third and fourth one. the third and fourth one. Third and fourth builds are actually pre-built ones.
The first one just so happens to be an Alienware pre-build.
Joke. Get it? It has a better processor than what we had for the first build. It actually has a Core i7 7700. Wow. That's... Shut up. For this one, obviously Windows 10. I mean, let's be honest. It's the most supported on Steam and VR right now, so I couldn't really pick much else. Of course. You done? Of course, for the RAM, we had to pick another 16GB. How can you not? The SSD and the hard drive are the same. Not the exact same kind, but it's the exact same type. Except for it's actually 256GB of SSD, but it's 2 TB of hard drive space, okay? So, dual layer DVD burner, which is still a read and write. I think, I don't actually know. Graphics card is a little bit lower than what we had in our first build. It's a 1070 with 8GB. Of course, you have the Oculus Rift involved in there. The Ryzen Kraken. I said Ryzen Kraken. I said Raisin, Alex. I said Razer Kraken. That's what I meant to say, I'm sorry. That makes this PC come to a grand total of $2,363.80. And now, introducing Zotaic's new, very own, brand new, hyper new, modern PC on the backpack for VR gaming!
My brand new VR backpack? This backpack, quite amazing, yeah. Includes an Intel Core i7 with Windows 10 Home Edition. Very useful, yeah. Oh, and let's not forget the 16GB of DDR4 RAM. Oh, there's also solid state memory. It's quite nice, yes. Why is there? And we are having technically. It does not include an optical.
It does not include optical drive, yeah.
We included the same monitors for this build because they are fairly cheap and good. They are high German quality. For the video cards, we went with the Asus ROG GeForce GTX 1080. Oh no, they did not. It comes with the Oculus Rift. HTC 5. Never mind, I'm sorry. Oh yes, the Raisin Kraken. Don't forget about that. I like raisins.
Thank you for showing off the backpack. Wow, that was pretty interesting video. Thank you all for watching. Computer builds. That's what this was about, right?
I think I broke it. Das Studio, ja? It's time to edit the video, yeah?